Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is June 25th, 2024, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Nvidia continued to slide lower after that gap down the previous day, setting itself up in a small downwards trend. But first, looking at today's major economic events. So at 2:30 South African time, we start out from Canada, a core price index, CPI number coming out, and then at 4 p.m. South African time, from the United States, a CB consumer sentiment number coming out. Now, looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the euro and the British pound get a bounce, while looking at the indices, the Dow Jones gains while the NASDAQ remaining unchanged. Now, shifting over to commodities, it's oil and natural gas that gained today. And looking at the stocks, Nvidia, as mentioned, continued to slide. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin gets a bounce only after dipping below 60K. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. First with the Euro USD. Now we did get a small bounce. Now it's not big. It's about 50 pips, okay? But we did get a bounce, okay? At least for now. It's giving us some direction. So we're still in a range-bound trade. And yes, anywhere below 107.15-ish level was a potential buy for it, okay, as it's been trading in a range. We don't like the big bottoms, but as it's turning up its head, the question is whether or not it's a dead cat bounce. We're going to go back to our low of 106.86-ish level. So it's still on the radar. Not big trades. Just looking at it, GBP USD also got a small bounce. Now, I just want to highlight this about the Turkish Lira. It's on its lows, okay, and it's sticking on its lows, and it may see itself making new lows. So keep that in mind and keep it on the radar today. Now, shifting over to commodities. First, looking at crude oil, continued on the upside to 81.60-ish level, okay, it did gain some. It does have a little bit of resistance-ish area starting at 81.90, and that's exactly where it hit. And starting to retrace here. So possibly we'll get a retrace, okay? It does have an ABC move already. So it's Elliott wave wonder, is there. So it might be at the end of its move. And then looking at natural gas, also got a bounce to 291. That's a decent bounce. Remember, this is natural gas. It's got the biggest bang for the buck in terms of making money and in terms of leverage. So with that said, it moved 10 cents and you'd think it's not a big deal. But if you think about it, it's about almost 5% move. Okay, that's a major move for natural gas. All right, so shifting over to the U.S. markets, Dow Jones continued to move to the upside, 39,895, getting closer to that 40,100-ish level where we have that multi-year frame highs. Okay, so we're only about 400 points, 300 points away from our all-time record highs. The question is what's pushing this impetus? Okay, we've got some news coming out at the end of the week that's going to unload some information, and we may see a retracement in the Dow Jones afterwards. So it could be a pump and then, sell off afterwards. Now looking at the NASDAQ, not doing nothing, okay? Really not doing anything, okay? It's not proper English, but we said it anyway. Now looking at the individual stocks, all right? Here looks at Nvidia. As yesterday, it continued to sell off. Look, on its dead lows at 116, that's a decent retracement. Okay, that's a one gap down, second gap down, third gap down, and we're at somewhat of a supportish level here. So keep that in mind. 116 is a supportish level, and you can see on our RSI, we're hitting it, but we're hitting it on a higher low. Okay, so keep that in mind as this may be due for a bounce as well. Now, I'm not going to cover the other stocks. Not much doing in the stock market, honestly. Okay, so we're going to shift over to Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin did have that sell-off. I kept on saying it. It's trending down, trending down, trending down. Finally, it had that massive sell-off and then dipping below 60. And that was the capitulation level. That was the V formation that we got. And we're above 60. Now, it doesn't mean that we're not going to go below again, but just means that people are covering their shorts, at least in this level, okay, in the anticipation it's going to get a further bounce. So keep this on the radar, because if it does break out lower and doesn't get enough of a sustaining rally here, we may see it go further down. This is Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.